That's the noxious thing, because that's probably where he's storing all the dung balls. So I'm pretty confused by this. It seems like our friend here is no longer accepting dung balls to give us a better reward. So I guess I need to go reread that. If I really decide I want that helmet, and it's the helmet he's wearing, by the way. So if I decide I really want that helmet, then I guess I got to go back and redo the level and figure out how I avoid. Because yeah, this is Tadakatsu zone. Maybe you still have to fight Tadakatsu, but or you can't get a noble dung ball. Maybe the noble dung ball is what caused the doors to open. I don't know. Alright, whatevs. Let's, this video will go a little long, but let's take at least one crack at this boss before I call it a video. Is this not the right way to go? There we go. Oh, got all turned around here, but I think this ladder takes us up where we want to go. Here's the shrine again. We're almost full up on health anyway. Oh, you know what? If this is the actual... the shrine's like right here. That's perfect. So there's probably no point in not using the shrine to get that last little bit of health back. And now I feel like this probably really is the end of the level. So let's see. I guess I could have started a new video, but so I was afraid of. Figured we had to fight her. She's all powered up with darkness now. You're just a drunken samurai asshole. Oops. Oops, I wore off my little thing there. Oops. Ow, crap. She is kicking my butt. Ah, crap. Figured that was likely to happen. So, I don't want to waste my spirit on the first pass, but didn't really see myself winning on the first try there. But I don't know how many it's going to take, so maybe I'll just keep this video going and do like an after-the-fact split, because if I defeat her fairly easily, like if it doesn't take me a ton of tries, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. She's got that one attack which definitely you need to avoid. Or like her blade, God, her little blade, it sounds so condescending. Her blade like glows for a second, yeah. Get the spirit back. Oops. I was evading like crazy. Right into a wall, I understand, but still. I was trying so hard to get away from that. I'm not very good at her attack pattern, it seems. She seems like she'd be a really low stamina boss, like health boss. And she definitely has a stamina gauge that you're supposed to be able to knock down. I'm just not figuring this out at all. One of these days I'm going to miss the spirit thing, and then I'll be really annoyed. Because that'll have a seriously adverse effect on my ability to actually finish her off if I get close. Yikes. I was a... oh, whatever. I still have a get out of jail free card there. Okay, I'm gonna chance it here. Okay, got it. Oof. I hope this means that we're in love and you're like totally free of Dark's power and stuff. And not that you're just going to be like super pissed. Oh, that's your foot. I was like, why can't I equip this item? Let's see. Disappointed, a whistle, oh no. I don't want to do the sarcastic slow clap, so... There you go. I didn't have to slow you down all that many times to beat you. Alright. This may or may not mean we can actually unlock her transformation. That's the last big ticket transformation I'm aware of. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Suzuki. You've learned English yet at this point, have you? Yeah, Watashi no whatever you just said, yeah. Well, it smelled like shit, but, you know. Well, that's just white guy smell.
Why, hello there.
What up, gangster?
Where is Sersha? This spirit is a remarkable self.
She's right here in my armpit. Give her back, she's pretty. Yeah, this guy's pretty transparently evil, I'd say. It's a fake! Yeah, but she's rejected her ability, so, you know. But I'm not noble. Oh, you're talking to him. He killed his own son. I don't think he's really gonna worry about saving his daughter. Kind of, yeah. I think that's been established, actually.
Come on. What?
そう言うと思ってたわ。私に価値なんてないの。
Oh, I like her. No, I mean the fact that she takes that particular moment to try to stab him in the fucking eye, I like that. Meanwhile, in things that our main character can't see, any of you guys try to do something? Yeah, good job, Tadakatsu. Thanks for showing up. What is done? What? What's going on? Well, I mean, yeah, we knew that was coming, and whatever. So whether Ieyasu loves his daughter or not, he's going to say he doesn't care about her in that moment, potentially as a way of throwing the guy off. But the fact that he's shocked that Ieyasu might say that was kind of surprising too. So do we ever get to absorb his like little snake spirit thing that he seems to have? This reminds me in a weird way of an anime series that popped up on Cartoon Network called Zatch Bell. Don't know if it got farther along in the Japanese dub and that the English version they just didn't bother to translate all the way through. But it's about a boy and his ventriloquist dummy. It's kind of a weird combination of like Pokemon and ventriloquist dummies, where different people have like it's like this weird Eastern style of puppetry that I'm not really that knowledgeable about. But no, the main character had a little puppet friend, and he was like a zany comic relief, and they were all funny. But they also came across other people who had puppets. There was a girl who had a female puppet, and they were kind of friendly rivals. There was this like zombified type of human who had a puppet who seemed to be evil, and like the puppet was pulling the strings on the human. And there was also this weird like team up where, and I think that puppet who was pulling the strings on the human was set up to be like this really dark, like it was going to be the final boss of the whole series, was this evil puppet. But for some reason I was reminded of that because this guy who's been using our spirit and stealing Emerita and blah blah blah, he had some weird snake demon floating around him. I was like, oh, so it's going to turn out he's got his own weird spirit animal who's all evil and stuff. And we'll find out about that later, much as I had hoped to find out about the evil puppet from Zatch Bell. Never did get to find out about the evil puppet from Zatch Bell. Kelly must have pretended to be after Lord Ieyasu to lure us east, giving him time to raise an army, and we fell for it. How do you know that? Give yourself a little credit, you saved Ieyasu. I mean, the fact that Mitsunari's raised an army is kind of second. Like, were you going to hang around in the West and prevent Mitsunari from raising an army somehow? Anyway, we got highest quality iron Kozane and a medicine case. So that's a thing. Twilight mission where dark forces gather unlocked. Oh, interesting. So I guess that means the mission we just... Oh, never mind. It's unlocked. I've done. That's like the 8th time I've done this in the LP, isn't it? It's not actually there to play. It's just now available. So we have the Rising Shadows. Maybe this is the mission where you do like Super Dungball quest. Information has come to light about a group who plan to assassinate Lord Ieyasu. Although possibly it's just a bunch of bullshit, and if we save them, I'll second guess that they were ever trying to do it at all. It seems that they've already made their way into the cellars of Edo Castle, and they have yokai with them. I must stay by my lord's side, but we have no time to lose. If you want to hurry to Edo Castle, find your way into its lowest reaches, and give these evildoers the punishment they deserve. Will you do this for me, William? Will you crawl around in the sewer? Oh, we can get smithing text shinobi box, and a rather interesting looking dual sword combination. Not that I'm using dual swords. The Giant Frog Brawl. Oh, that'll give us young master ninja locks, which is worth getting for sure. I assumed it was someone's poor idea of a joke, but it seems that a letter has arrived for you from my father, long past, who should be in the hereafter. A Apparently he took a liking to you. Yeah, and I did know that it was supposed to be Hanzo's dad, for those mentioning that in the comments. Apparently he took a liking to you at your last meeting and wants to train you. I apologize for the presumption, but my father has a stubborn side. If we ignore his request, he will surely come back to haunt the grounds and cause all sorts of trouble. Would you mind accepting his offer of training? You're still saying the same thing about an adorable letter. Just as you were willing to give us this mission while you were trapped in the castle, you were willing to give us this mission even though you were just totally, rescued by us and should be totally in love with us. Become a visitor. Oh, that's not something I noticed that you can do on these missions you've already done. Become a visitor. Anyway, we don't have enough. Let's go to the hidden tea house. Let's see if we can now transform into what's her face, or if we need to do some more stuff first. Oh no, I say I have to purchase. We can turn into Ieyasu. Might as well, because we'll still have enough points left over to turn into his daughter. But it looks like we don't actually get to do that yet. So there must be something else we're missing. While we're here, we'll... I guess the clan battle is still going on. Beni Vini Vici. Haven't been to the blacksmith on camera in a while. I'm so jealous you came here by boat. That Tome's a spirited lass, let me tell you. She caught the itch for iron early, too. Girl's got a good eye, but she ain't the finished article yet. Okay, neither of them are going to give us any free points. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get all of those, actually. Well, let's proceed to the next region, see whatever plot stuff there is to see, and at this point, I've probably got enough that I can split this after the fact and get 2 decent length videos. It is July 1600, and Nishida Mitsunari has raised his army. When word of this reached Ieyasu, he gathered his troops beneath Edo Castle. Among Ieyasu's forces, led by Handa Tarakatsu and Hattori Hanzo, Anjin can be seen together with the samurai who are in high spirits ahead of battle. Huh. Okay. Alright, can take out the Yosugi. You can see he's got some goofy ass spirit animal too. And he's spitting blood. We just picked up a new spirit beast. This is where we get the sad story of his son's suicide. I'm a jerk. The spirit animal looked a lot happier in that picture. Yeah, that's a theme in these fictionalized versions of Ieyasu's life. He sacrificed everything to build the future of Japan. The question is whether Mitsunari was going to be really that bad for the country. I kind of don't get it, but hey, you know, he won. History is written by the victors.
Very well. I'm going to
If that is your custom. Oh, we're going to go rescue the guy who didn't like us. So they were going to let the old... Okay, so I can't remember his name. Mori. Ah, boy. I'll get into the character stuff in a second. Narikama Tanuki. We possessed Narikama Tanuki via Spirit Division. That's a useful one because we can press down an A and he turns into this stone statue. And it's really just the raccoon thing, but... Well, whatever. How is he declaring war on all of Japan? I don't get at that.
強引にも人質に取られた者もいるらしい。いよいよ決戦が迫ってまいった。
That's Sekigahara. I bet you didn't know that music was actually playing at Sekigahara in everyone's heads. Alright, so we've got side mission, The Unrepentant Thief. Gives us gesture roar. Lord Ieyasu Chijori no Koro, an incense burner shaped like a plover. He's said to be, why am I Irish now? He's said to be the greatest work of art under heaven. Has been stolen. To be honest with you, this has happened before. Last time the thief Ishikawa Gomon, who's supposed to be fictional, but whatever, was sentenced to death, and there are rumors that this time it was stolen by Gomon's ghost. That's ridiculous. Dead men do not steal. I want you to head, well, they might steal your wits from you. I want you to head to the scene of the crime and apprehend the living culprit. My Irish accent's about as legit as JD's Japanese accent is. I understand that Lord Sengoku Hidehisa, who caught Ishikawa Gomon last time, will assist you directly. You could ask for no better ally against the master thief. Now go. You must bring back that incense burner, or all hell will break loose. Now that one, I recognize that picture. That is a mission that we have. I've only seen it as a side mission, not as a main mission, but we have, in fact, done one of those on camera. You keep burning that immortal flame. So you're heading for Fushimi. I wish I could join you, but I'm afraid Lord Ieyasu has forbidden me from helping Master Tori. I wish you both luck. Well, what's going on between those two? I thought those guys were buddies. At any rate, thought Amarita. Okay, there's apparently more we can learn about this guy. Who is he? He's the guy who showed up when we fought that one demon in a side mission. This guy's... Oh, I have to finish this one more time. We can learn more about this guy. Great. Unlock. Give 5 of Kaga... whatever Magatama. Okay, I guess I got to do one more mission for this. Tomei 2 lost her eyesight. Lost her eyesight in one eye at a young age. The gods of the forge of Japanese mythology, Amatsumara and Ame no Mahitotsu no Kami, were also said to only have one eye each. So I got to make more requests to Muramasa. We know everything we're going to learn about Matsunaga Hisahide. We got to do a couple more missions to learn all about Edward Kelly. So who am I actually trying to learn about here? We still got a lot more to learn about Fuku on the Tarakatsu. I guess Nioh Masali is not going to be a major character. So here's the guy. I guess we learn more about him if we finish this mission. But it's like, dang, he appeared briefly in the plot and was kind of rude to us, but he's super loyal to Ieyasu. So why is he being a dick to Tori Mototada? I don't get it. Itty Bitty Gubayakawa, of course. So I'm thinking to finish learning about Okatsu. Okay. Apparently there's a whole hell of a lot more we got to do with Okatsu. So I guess we're not as close to unlocking her as I thought we were. Oh, well. Meantime, what can I do? We picked up some more skill points. We've got 0 ninja skill points. Well, maybe we should check and... is still sitting there waiting for us to use it and just freaking level up already. Oh, large spirit stones are now piling up to the point where I can't carry any more around. But I was mostly looking for any indication that we had locks that we hadn't used, and I don't see that. But where we learn skills, I think I'm waiting until I can level up one more time to spend these. But got 6 samurai skill points. Increase key recovery when you switch chance during flux. No. I threw a whole bunch of points into this, and I'm kind of now regretting it. It's like a sink for these points, which is fine, but I probably should have gotten some more of these passive skills first. Close combat damage increase. Well, anything for Kusarigama I should probably get. Not using fancy techniques, but this increases damage of final blows. Well, not really using final blows. Oh wait, final blows, they mean the actual technique when you hit somebody who's down, I think. As opposed to a grapple. Increase damage dealt to enemies from behind by 6%. Honestly, at this point, the problem is I'd need more points to do anything worthwhile. I could get another level of this because I don't have any prerequisites I need to get. I probably just need to hold on to these points until something... Grapple damage by 6%. I mean, I could clear the way to it, but I wouldn't have enough points to actually get it. Alright. Sekigahara region. If I went back here, there's probably... Next step is probably to clear out all these side missions. What am I going to get for the giant frog brawl? Master Ninja Locks. That's actually worth getting. Alright, well, I'll call it a video anyway. Split this after the fact. When we come back, I will probably have done some off-screen missions. Maybe not. It's hard to say. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of Let's Play Nioh.